All right, so now we know that email automation is really the key to success. So we need to talk about email automation, break it down so that you guys understand how to be successful doing email automation. I recommend that you do, somewhere between 5 and 7 emails. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to show you what I think your first 5 emails should be. This should get you started. Again, started, that means that you will continue to send out emails after this, but this is just for all of you beginners that don't know where to start and like just need a little bit of guidance, all right? So the first email should be a welcome email. It's a short intro. If it has an intro, if anything, it's usually just going to be like, for me, it's just going to be like, hey, my name is Daniel. Thank you so much for joining. If you have a gift that you want to give them the gift, right? And that can be anything. It can be an ebook. It can be a checklist. It could be whatever it is that you have to give for free. And then you want to promise to share your background, your story the next day, and you're going to tell them the subject line. Again, those of you that have been in my email, just go look at what I do. Okay? I am literally showing you guys what I do. If you don't believe me, you're going to get the emails and you're going to see that I do exactly what I'm showing you what to do. Email number 2. It is just like we did in the traffic section. You want to share your personal story. Of course, it's going to be about the problem. Right? So you want to start with the moment that is high tension, and then that's the moment that you found a solution. You don't tell them what the solution is, okay? But you just tell them like, oh, I was in trouble, things were rough, and then I found a solution. And you're going to say, and I'm going to tell you what that solution is tomorrow. And again, you're going to give them the title of what tomorrow's email is going to be. You guys see what I'm doing here? This is kind of like a soap opera. Right? You want to keep them engaged. You want to keep them interested in your emails. They're learning about you. And we're human beings. We really relate to stories. And so an example for me would be something like starting off and saying, oh, I was living in a 6x10 trailer. I lost my job. And I was lost. Like I had a divorce. Didn't really know what was going on, where I was going to go next in life. And then I found an answer. And I'm going to tell you what that answer is tomorrow. Something along those lines. Again, look at my email. I basically just summarized it. But you tell them a little bit about you. People are getting to know you. Email number 3. Now it's time to talk about the solution. Now you really jump into the solution. Share the story of when you had that aha moment that made you realize that this was for you. All right? Although this email is a continuation of number 2, it should always be able to stand on its own. Whenever you guys watch like a soap opera or a good show, yes, the story continues to build every single time, but the reality is each episode kind of stands on its own. Each episode can be its own thing, and people will be, their interest will be caught with just that one episode. So this is really what we're trying to make every single email be. An example of my email number 3, again, you guys can go read it, but I talk about how my daughters introduced me to TikTok because I didn't know what it was and they wanted to make TikToks, and I was like, what is this? I don't want you guys on some random app. And so I had to take a look at it for myself, and all of a sudden that's where I found out about affiliate marketing. I saw people talking about it, I saw people quitting their jobs, I saw people making good money, and it piqued my interest. And so I tell that story very specifically here. And then I talk about the results, X amount of months later, this is how I'm doing, this is how things have gone. That's email number 3. By the way, I want to point out that email 1, 2, and 3, they are really giving your background story. And it isn't until email number 3 that you actually send them to that link again. So now I'm going to send them to the product and I'm going to say, go check out this product. This is the product that gave me these results. Email number 4. So email number 4 is talking about all the hidden benefits. So let's just, again, bring it back to where we are right now. What did affiliate marketing do for me? Well, first of all, The tax benefits are amazing. I'm not going to go into detail about that because I'm not certified to talk about that. So you guys can ask your own tax preparers about this. I'm sure they're going to give you a lot of good insight. But something that I can talk about is the freedom to spend time with my family, the vacations, and how I feel like nowadays vacations, I can't even call them vacations because I can be out on vacation and yet the business is running and I'm still making money. So like it's like when I was at a job before and having to take vacation, I would need to have PTO, right? Personal time off. I needed to have enough hours to cover it so that I could still make that money. Now the business runs 24/7, so it doesn't matter if I'm here in my office or if I am, halfway around the world in some beautiful island. It really doesn't matter. It's just the money continues to come in. The people that I've met by doing this, I've met so many other affiliate marketers. There's this community that you kind of end up falling into of other successful entrepreneurs. And it's great because they're like-minded people. You feel motivated. You really start to kind of upskill. You're upgrading your level. And it's really cool. It's very motivating to see other people that are doing really well and that are successful and just sharing each other's thoughts and processes. It's awesome. That is another great hidden benefit of this business. And last but not least, I actually think that another hidden benefit that I completely did not know about was how many opportunities it was going to open up for me. People have reached out for me to do podcasts. People have reached out to me to come and do interviews with them. There's many companies that reach out to me for me to promote their products. Of course, I'm really picky. So the product that I promote really has to help my audience. And that's why I don't promote everything that comes my way. But the fact that companies are coming to me and asking me to do it, that's huge. Like I didn't think I would get to this point. And then email number 5, right? This is just, again, you're creating a sense of urgency. It has to be real. This is something like, here's a coupon that expires, or there's a training date. A lot of times there's webinars, right? So like if what you're promoting has a webinar, those webinars are going to be on a specific date. So maybe the timeline is getting closer and you don't want them to miss it. So email number 5 is more of a sales pitchy style email, but it has to have a sense of urgency. If your product does not have a sense of urgency, then don't worry about sending email number 5. Just continue to write your own emails that, again, tell your story, tell like maybe other people that were successful with the program story. Just never stop writing emails, guys. They're so important. I hope that helps you. One more thing that I want to add is that those of you that are already getting into affiliate marketing, and again, with the 15-day challenge, you actually get emails that are already written for you. Remember what I said, if you choose the right product, all the things are going to be done for you. So you only have to focus on one thing, marketing. All right. In the 15-day challenge, you're going to get free emails, and these are called email swipes. So wherever you go, you're going to get these free things. They're already pre-written for you, so you don't have to waste your time or worry about it. Now, I would highly suggest that in order for you to be profitable, to start seeing money very quickly, you still follow my email sequence. And then after this is when you add on all of the email swipes. All right. And now you'll have, probably 20 emails or so that you can send to people. So there you go. I hope that helps. I hope that clears up any questions out there. Again, I just want you guys to do it right.